Fired up for the fat frying flow. We get started in 20 seconds. Here's how this works, baby. Equipment-free bodyweight workout, 60-second work periods continuously flowing from one move to the next. You're gonna feel loose. We're gonna jack up your metabolism. I'm gonna lather you up and heat you up in a serious way, and you will feel amazing by the time we're done. First movement, get ready for it, the dirty downward dog. You might know it as the downward dog. Here we go. We're gonna go wide feet, wide hands, but I call it dirty. You'll know why by the end of the workout. Push back as far as you can. Get the heels flat on the floor, stretch those hamstrings, keep the head in line with the biceps. And now come forward, stay tight, shift back. Wide hands, wide feet. This is the easiest way to stretch upper back, hamstrings, and ankles initially. Flow back to the push-up. If you can add a push-up, do so. Tuck the elbows, control it down, push up. We're trying to keep constant tension on the muscles here. We're not trying to kill it, but we're trying to keep working it. Lock it in, tuck those elbows. We've got 20 seconds left before we flow to a new movement here. Stretch, really shift it back. If you can't get those heels all the way down, pump one leg at a time. Bring it back, tuck the elbows. Push all the way up. Stretch that. Good, 5 seconds. Now, here's what we got. Go right here, sit through squats. Go right here, pop that chest out. Now go back with the right leg, go back with the left leg. Right leg, left leg, sit, push the knees out, cue the chest, open up that whole lower body. Left out, right out. Left forward, right forward. Follow. I can make this harder by progressively narrowing my stance. Let's go right, left, right, left. Keep cueing the chest, 24 more seconds. You can also grab the toes in this position to help push the knees out and really cue the chest. One leg, one leg, one leg, one leg. Sit, resting upper body in this position, really just load the legs. I can shift side to side a little bit, really floss those ankles open. Coming in 3, 2, 1. Dirty downward dog this time. Close hands, close feet. So shift all the way back. Get them as close as you can. Come forward. If you can do a push-up, do so. Tuck the elbows. Push all the way up. Come back. Stretch. If you're getting really fatigued, this is your relief position. In yoga flows, they have you rest in this position a lot, but it keeps you in your body working without actually resting. It's active recovery. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep flowing with me, baby. 30 seconds left on this bad boy. Bring it forward, tuck the elbows, push. The more oil we lather, the better the fat fry. Let's go, get it going, baby. Lock it down, tuck those elbows, cue the chest. One more push back here. Really stretch this. Stretch, 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 stretch. We're gonna flow into this one. Shift side to side. Lateral sit-through squats. Initially, I'm just gonna have you start right here. If you're not used to getting those deep knee bends, we don't wanna rush that. Use as much upper body assistance as you need. For those that are ready, we're gonna flow all the way open, release, stay down. I can switch sides using my hands to walk over, or I can just flow low like this. When you get here, stack your joints on top of one another. Push your heel into the floor, cue the chest. We're working our hips and thighs here big time. 23 seconds left. If you can't get in these positions, you are not totally fit. You might have muscles, you might have strength, but without movement and range of motion, that strength means nothing. Mobility is the most important thing you can get, especially over 30 years and up. Load it in. We're about to flow into one leg downward dogs. And here we go. Let's go left leg for the first 30 seconds. Push back. This leg can lock behind or it can reach back. Whatever is more comfortable. Come forward. Tight abs, tight glutes. Dig it in. Lower into a push-up. Go back. We'll switch halfway here. Bring it in. Tuck the elbows. Up. Switch back. Load that heel. For those that need balance issues, just wrap that leg around and that'll happen. We'll switch sides here. Now we're on the right leg. Reach it back. Bring it forward. Squeeze the glutes, keep the hips and shoulders square. Tuck the elbows. Shift back. Woo! Let's go, baby. Stay tight. This is a more intense, calorie-crushing version of yoga. Let's go. 5 seconds. Last one. And we are going to flow right here. Get on all fours. Lateral kick throughs. Now, kicking low is a little bit easier than the high kick. We don't get as much hip extension. But I want you to notice how I palm the ground, and I want to go nice, slow, and steady. Feel your muscles control every aspect of the movement. I could, of course, speed this up, but we're trying to flow, and the tension will make those muscles grow. Now, get a little higher. And now I got nice full hip extension. This glute is kicking in now. I'm working my core, shoulders, and hips in all 3 planes of motion. This is a phenomenal routine to start the day. Grease the groove, oil the joints, get loose. You're having a day where, your job just kicked your butt. The spouse won't stop getting in your ear. This is a nice kind of recovery workout. Let the mind go. In 3, 2, 1. One arm downward dog. As these get harder, stick with the version that makes you work. Come to a push-up position. In back. You want to get some one-arm push-up training. Come here. Fingertips. Load that left palm. Push up. Shift back. Stretch. Bring it in. Fingertips. I can progressively decrease how much fingertip assistance I get. I can go 2 fingers. So it's more working that arm. Switch sides. Stretch it. Really mobilize the lats, armpit muscles all around the shoulder. Bring it forward. Stay tight. Bring it back. Add the archer push-up. Tuck the elbow. Drive through the armpit. Shift back. Stretch. Return. Arm out to the side. 10 seconds. Let's go. 2 fingers on this last one. Stay tight. 2 fingers out. Tuck. Push. Back. Pistol sit-throughs. Deep squat mobility. Wrap around. Right hand behind the body. Now the pistol sit-through, I actually sit down into it. I let the leg touch in the ground. Bring it back underneath me. Go other side. I sit down into it. Now, if I want to increase the challenge here, I'm going to actually do a kick through where I'm lifting the leg off, and now I'm supporting more of my body weight in a classic pistol. Switch. The key is strength training, especially body weight strength training. If you own the bottom, you'll own the top. You'll own every portion between the top and the bottom. Get strong, bottom up, and you'll increase your performance in every exercise. Push-ups, squats, lunges, all of those babies. Lock it in. Load the heel, ankle, knee, hip mobility, stability, stay tight. Lock it down. We got this. Try to get on the fingertips if you can. Get the hand more underneath the hips to really increase the challenge on the legs. And now we're finishing with the dirtiest of the downward dogs. Left hand, right foot. Shift back, bring it forward. Shift back. Balance. Rotational stability. Dig that glute into the ground. We'll switch sides halfway. Shift it. Balance. If you have to touch, you can, but try to avoid doing so. The key is to dig that toe into the floor. Squeeze that glute. Shift it. And we're going to switch sides. Now right hand, left foot. Stretch it. Come forward. Stay tight. Ooh. Balance it out. Readjust if you need to. You got this. Dig that left toe on the floor. Load that right palm. Stay tight. Reach. Stretch that. We're almost there with the fat frog flow. Keep it flowing. And good. Now, I want you to hinge at the hips and then bring one leg forward. Come back. Hinge at the hips. Gather yourself. Bring the other leg forward. Hinge at the hips. I can start to speed this up. It's our last movement, so why not get a little more cardiovascular work in here. Mix it up. Let's bring left foot down, right foot forward. Right foot down, left foot forward. 30 seconds. Stay with it. I want to see you know how to finish. Let's go. Lock it in. Gather. I can get up, hip bridge it, bring it back. Gather, hip bridge it, bring it back. Hinge. 4 seconds. Done.